What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video. Today we're going to be discussing the Edmonton Oilers and what they may be looking for very soon, if not, at the trade deadline. We'll have to see what happens from now until then, but we're basically talking about this because of tweets that came out from TSN. Now, first off, if you're new to this channel, thank you very much. Please hit subscribe if you want to see more hockey videos. That'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate it. But if you aren't new to this channel, you know that this isn't my usual setup. I usually have a backdrop, jerseys, whatever. I have some stats that I want to bring up, and I've got a computer in front of me that I wanted to go through these numbers for, and there's some stuff going downstairs, so I wanted to make sure that I could get a video out. I know it's been slow the last couple days with videos, but it's also been because there's been stuff going on, so hopefully you guys understand, but I will be reading the tweet for you guys that sparked this whole interest. Now, we do know the Edmonton Oilers aren't playing that great. They aren't in the best of spots. They are pretty, they're how many points out? 2 points from the second wildcard spot as of Monday night, which is right now. Well, we're in Monday afternoon. It's 3:40 on the 14th of January. So, and of course, we're in 2019. I keep saying that, but they basically want to make a move. They want to make multiple moves, and there might be some interesting pieces in play. So, Ryan Rishaug from TSN basically said the Oilers organization is on a full court press to find help at forward. The cap situation will make it tough, but a first-round pick, a goaltender, maybe a young developing forward, likely all in play. So Peter Chiarelli has some pieces that they might be playing with here. We're not sure if this is actually a legitimate source. Sorry if there's noise back there. Anyways, we're not sure if this is like set in stone that they're willing to give this up no matter what. This is what's happening. But if they're saying full court press, if you don't watch basketball, that basically means like the team is just pressing right when the ball is inbounded. You're trying to defend these guys. You're trying to make something happen right away. You need to go after something. So with a report that strong, it seems as though the Edmonton Oilers are looking to make a move immediately. We do know the trade deadline is February 25th, but let's just look into what TSN was saying here. Basically, we all know they're up against the cap, but they can use, I believe they can use some money when it comes to the deadline. On Cap Friendly, they have a tool called Deadline Cap Space, and it seems to say that they have $2.2 million if they use the long-term injury reserve towards the deadline. So if they move out some salary and bring in some salary, they'll still have a little bit of wiggle room depending on what they bring in. So just again, we'll go back to this article. They want to have the first-round pick, maybe a goaltender. People are talking about that probably being Talbot, and a young developing forward being in play. You need to get McDavid some help. Currently with the stats, McDavid has 67 points in 44 games. That's 27 goals and 40 assists. Leon Draisaitl's having a decent year. Well, a good year, really. 54 points in 45 games, 23 goals, 31 assists. Nugent Hopkins having a good year, being that secondary scoring. They need more of it, though. 40 points in 45 games, 14 goals, 26 assists. And Alex Chiasson, who's looked really good, depending on how you look at it. He was a low-risk signing, basically. 17 goals, 5 assists, 22 points. Darnell Nurse is chipping in 22 points. Oscar Klefbom, I know they want him to be in more games. I believe, obviously, he's still hurt. Kara, that might be a guy that could get let go if they don't feel like he's going to be a mainstay on this team. Lucic is awful. We know that. Russell's on a bad contract. Ty Ratty, he exploded in the preseason, hasn't really done much. Benning, we're going through the list. Puljujarvi is a guy that's probably going to get dealt. If you ask me, if you're bringing up a young developing forward, I'd almost assume that Puljujarvi might be a guy that's in play. So basically it sits, what it says here, Edmonton sits 22nd in goals in the season and 26th in shot attempts, despite Connor McDavid sitting 4th in total points and Leon Draisaitl in a tie for 13th. So they have two big guns that are out there doing some work. But it's when you don't have that secondary scoring, you don't have, those extra players scoring a bunch for you. Nugent Hopkins can only do so much. And, Chiasson, he's putting up some goals, but he's not really filling the stat sheet every night. You need more defensemen doing better things. Larson isn't getting it done. Nurse is still developing technically. He's doing a good job. You want Klefbom to be healthy. And Sekera basically out for the entire year, right? I can't remember. But, they tried the Spooner for Strome trade, didn't work. And getting back to the goaltending, they basically talked about the fact that Talbot is probably the more expendable guy. Mikko Koskinen has been decent for them. They'd have to get another goalie in there. I'm not sure if they still have another backup. Where's Al Montoya these days? Is he like their third goalie? I feel like he's on every team every year, and that's no disrespect. He just gets moved around a lot. But it looks like Talbot may be the guy that would go. He's right now, currently, on Monday, the 14th of January, 2019, he's posting a 9-13-2 record with a 3.17 goals against average and an .896 save percentage. He has a limited no trade clause, which allows him to submit a list of 10 teams to approve for a trade. So he would have to do that, give the list, whatever. And then Koskinen, he's posted right now a 12-8-1 record with a 2.72 goals against average and a 9.13 save percentage. So obviously doing better. I think Mikko Koskinen has a no move clause, but they're both unrestricted free agents, so you'll probably end up moving Talbot because of the 10-team no trade, whatever. Again, they're 21-21-3. They're 2 points out of the back from the Minnesota Wild for the second wild card spot. And they play Buffalo tonight, so that's not going to be an easy task for them. Buffalo's a team that can get hot really quick. They're a decent team, but again, I keep going back to it. You need that secondary scoring. You need a top defenseman, and you probably need a better backup. And the Oilers, they have cap space next year. Not a lot, though. There's only a certain amount of players that are under contract. I've been preparing a video that me and my buddy are going to put out, rebuilding the Edmonton Oilers pretty much and going into next season and see what they can do. It's tight. It's not good for them. Even if the cap goes up to $83 million, it's not looking great for them. You still have to fill in that secondary scoring. You need to find a way to trade that Russell contract. I think it's terrible. That Lucic contract, you need to find a way to get rid of that. And that might mean tying it to that first round pick and whoever else and acquiring something, but you're probably going to have to bring back cap with a shorter contract, whatever. They're going to have to get so creative. This is Peter Chiarelli's last chance, and I'm not sure if Edmonton is being smart here in letting Chiarelli take over and, you know, give away Puljujarvi potentially, Talbot, and, you know, the first round pick, maybe a second. They've got picks to work with, but it's going to be difficult. They're going to have to squeeze into the playoffs, and I think I read a tweet where it's like they might squeeze into the playoffs and then get knocked out round one, and then it's like, is that all worth it? What happens if they trade Puljujarvi? What happens if they trade a prospect that they are really high on? I don't believe they want to trade like a guy like Bouchard or Ethan Bear. I don't think that would make sense for them. Personally, I would try bringing up some of their prospects right now and seeing what they can do and trading off some of these useless roster players that aren't doing anything for them. But again, that's just my opinion. We'll have to see what happens. If you make sure you subscribe. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for 4,000. If you like music, check out my other channel called Andrew Piluk. It's literally just this name but without the hockey. I review music. I do live reactions. Well, not live, but, you know, real reactions to the video. I don't watch it before. This has been a lot of fun making these videos too, so I'm trying to make my wrestling channel my hockey one, and then my reaction channel. I love making videos. I just bought another battery, so that's good. I can make more content for you guys. So yeah, make sure to click that notification bell. What's going to happen to the Oilers, let me know down below. And this isn't my usual setup if you're new, so don't worry. There's jerseys and stuff that go in the background. I just needed to film here today. So thank you guys again. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.